Hey guys, Jocelyn Morris here. I'm the founder of Vegan Boss Lady, and today we're going to talk about why you're so tired and what you can do to get energized. And remember, I am live in the comments, so please say hello, tell me you're here, share where you're from, leave any comments that you have, ask any questions, and I will respond. And make sure you close down all distractions. I keep these webinars really short because I want to make them powerful and to the point, so pay attention for a little bit and you will not regret it. So be sure to stick around to the end because I'm going to give you guys a free gift that's going to make all of this so much easier. So why did I decide to do a webinar on energy? Well, I hear all the time, I'm so tired. So let's fix that. And let's do it without energy drinks and without caffeine. So can you imagine yourself bouncing off the walls with energy after you implement these 3 secrets I'm going to share with you? Won't that make life so much more enjoyable? It's simply by making a few adjustments to those things that you're already doing. So take a look at this picture right here. This is me when I was doing a high protein, low carb diet. And yes, I was thin, but I was tired and starved and miserable. And now that I implement the secrets I'm going to share with you today, I am energized and full of life. So let's get straight to it. Why are you so tired? And how can you get energized without coffee or energy drinks or without spending any extra money? So secret number 1, don't turn your blood into sludge. You know, when we consume a high-fat meal, our blood turns to sludge and moves very slowly throughout our body. Take a look at this footage. This is regular, healthy blood flow. It is fast, free-moving, delivering oxygen and nutrients throughout our body with efficiency and ease. Now look what happens to our blood flow after consuming a fatty meal. Look how difficult it is for the blood to flow throughout our body. When your blood flows this slow, the cells in your body can't get the oxygen and nutrients they need, and waste material isn't carried off. So this leaves us feeling very tired, fatigued, and even dizzy. It takes about 10 hours after eating a fatty meal for our blood flow to return to normal. You've probably experienced this after like a really fatty meal, like at Thanksgiving or something like that, where afterwards you just feel like you have to crash, like you can't even keep your eyes open. Or after you ate like a Big Mac and fries, something really fatty. You've experienced this, right? So what is the solution? Eat a low-fat diet with an abundance of living enzymes, nutrients, fresh fruits and vegetables. Skip the processed and packaged foods that claim to be low-fat because those foods are totally devoid of nutrition, of living enzymes, of hydration, of those things that your body needs to truly have energy. So just stick with whole unprocessed plant food. You know, eat living food to feel alive. Take a look at these pictures. Look at all these healthy and fit women who eat a high-carb, low-fat, plant-based diet and who are healthy, energetic, and thriving. Wouldn't it feel amazing to not feel bogged down by slow and sludgy blood? And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, but we need fat in our diets for optimal health. And you're totally correct. We do need an adequate amount of healthy fats in our diet. But the truth is that Americans are consuming way above the needed amount for optimal health. Plus, they're consuming most of the fats that are the unhealthy fats. In fact, Americans are consuming 20 pounds more fat per year now than they did back in 1970. And considering the fact that over 40% of Americans are obese and we're consuming more fat than ever, it's no wonder we're walking around tired all the time like zombies. Is this making sense to you? Can you see the benefits of consuming less fat in our diets? Put a comment or a like if you guys want your blood to flow fast and free. So if all this did was eliminate that afternoon slump, would it be worth it? Of course it would. Nobody wants to be tired all day. And if also this did was allow you to run down the stairs and back up again with like a bounce in your step and some energy, would it be worth it? Yes. So we just talked about what makes us feel tired and groggy. Let's talk about what gets us energized. Fruit. You guys didn't see that one coming, did you? But really, fruit gives us fructose, which gives us energy. Fructose takes longer to digest and enters the bloodstream more slowly than other simple sugars and starches. So this helps stabilize your blood sugar much better. It's kind of like the comparison between a potato gun and a flamethrower. So in a potato gun, you load up your potato and you put some flammable gas in the back end, and then you light it up. Then you get a quick, explosive burst of energy, but it dies very quickly, much like a candy bar would give you. Okay, then you have a flamethrower, which has a much more stable, sustaining source of energy. So the flame lasts much longer, much like the energy that fruit would give us. Fruit also provides vitamin C and antioxidants, which are very important for our energy levels. Antioxidants, as you recall, protects us from free radicals, which helps keep our cells healthy. So as you can see in this video, it shows that antioxidants are simply neutralizing the free radicals and they're preventing any more cellular damage. This also leaves us feeling energized and prevents us from feeling run down by the damage caused from free radicals. Vitamin C from fruit also keeps us feeling energized because it boosts our immune system. This will keep us from getting sick, and then even if we do get sick, we can recover in a much shorter time. It's kind of like taking care of skis. Without proper care and maintenance, their performance declines and you cannot cut and turn. But with proper maintenance, you can have control and much greater speed. Fruit helps take care of the insides of our body so we can run optimally too. Is this making sense to you? Fruit also contains fiber, folate, vitamin A, and potassium. These nutrients are important for regular metabolic function, so deficiencies in them can leave you feeling run down as your body kind of struggles to operate without them. It's kind of like if you put oil in the gas tank of your car is not going to run very well. But if you put high-octane fuel in your car is going to run optimally. Fruit is also very hydrating. So if we become dehydrated by even as much as 1.5%, then we feel like a drop in our mood, we kind of feel tired and fatigued, and we can even become anxious and aren't able to think clearly. So if you eat hydrating fruit throughout the day, you're gonna feel energized all day. It's kind of like when you've spent all day on the beach in the sun, even though you're not like doing anything active necessarily, you feel really tired and run down after. You've experienced that, right? So that's just the effects of dehydration. So I have a case study down below for you guys to look at. It is amazing. This is the story of Megan Lenhoff. She is a 39-year-old mother of 3 young children. She just finished her first 100-mile ultra marathon in 23 hours and 32 minutes. She was fueled solely by mandarin oranges, green grapes, and celery. She was the 4th female and 26th overall to finish the race out of several hundred runners. Does that not prove that fruit is energizing and sustaining? Wouldn't you love to have that much energy? So I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, eating that much fruit is bad. Isn't that way too much sugar? So there's a big difference between added sugar and natural sugar. So healthy foods like fruits and vegetables contain natural sugars, as well as water, fiber, nutrients, antioxidants, all these things that improve our health. So these foods should be eaten in abundance. It's all of the added sugar that Americans consume way too much of, and that cause all the health problems, including like diabetes and obesity. So if all this did was save you over $150 a month because you no longer needed to go buy that morning or afternoon pick-me-up drink, would it be worth it? Can you see yourself becoming energized and healthy at the same time? So this brings us to secret number 3. Unleash your power within. So when your muscles aren't moving, your circulation slows down. Then your cells aren't receiving the oxygen and nutrients that they need, and waste isn't being removed. And then we start to feel tired, fatigued, and dizzy. You've probably experienced this when you've been at work, sitting all day, and even though you're not doing anything active, you're tired and you start yawning at your desk. It's because your circulation slowed down. Or you've experienced this when you've traveled all day in a car. You're just sitting there. It's not like you're burning any calories, really. But at the end of the day, you're exhausted. And that's because you haven't moved. You haven't gotten your blood flowing. You know what I'm talking about, right? When we exercise and get moving, we increase our heart rate, we get the blood flowing and release endorphins that give us energy. You felt this after a great workout, right? In fact, a recent study involving over 6,800 people, involving people ranging from healthy adults to like cancer patients or people with chronic illnesses like heart disease or diabetes, they took these people that were sedentary and they had them perform a regular exercise program, and they showed an increase in energy levels much greater than those who did not exercise. In fact, they even showed a greater improvement in their energy levels over those who took stimulants. So if also what this did was allow you to break that caffeine addiction or that coffee addiction, would it be worth it? And as we get off those stimulants, we're gonna sleep better at night. So as we sleep better at night, what's naturally gonna happen? We're gonna have more energy the next day. So if all what this did was allow you to sleep better at night, would it be worth it? Look at Michael Arnstein. You can find him at thefruitarian.com. He ran his first marathon when he was 18 years old, and he continued to run marathons for the next 10 years, but could never beat his personal record of 2 hours and 45 minutes. Well, he decided to adopt a high-fruit diet. So 2 months after adopting the high-fruit diet, he hit 2 hours and 34 minutes on his marathon, beating his personal record by more than 10 minutes. His current best is now 2 hours and 28 minutes. That's a 5-minute, 39-second mile. He also has the record for the 8th fastest American time ever at the 100-mile distance, completing it in 12 hours and 57 minutes. That's a 7-minute, 46-second average per mile. That is crazy. So if all what this did was give you sustaining energy throughout the day so that you didn't feel like a zombie, would it be worth it? So I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, yeah, but when I exercise, I'm like exhausted after. I am not energized. And that can be one or all of the following three things. First, nutrition. Exercise increases your body's need for nutrients. So if you haven't eaten enough of the right things before you work out, you are bound to feel exhausted after. Second is hydration. We've already mentioned this. If you experience as little as 1.5% drop in your water volume for your cells, you're going to experience things like decreased motivation, anxiety, and fatigue. So you want to make sure that you stay hydrated before your workout, during your workout, and after your workout. And the third thing is rest. Your body needs time to rest, to rebuild, to heal itself. So be sure to break up your really intense workouts with less intense workouts so that your body can recover. So if all what this did was allow you to release those natural endorphins and get a natural high, would it be worth it? Isn't that exciting? Can you see all of this happening to you? So I know what else you're thinking. You're thinking, what about cravings? Like, I cannot go without my morning or afternoon or both fix. I need my fix. So a lot of times we're addicted to the chemicals in the food, not the food themselves. So as you start eliminating the processed foods and start eating whole, unprocessed plant food, you're no longer going to have cravings for those chemicals because you will eliminate that from your body. But we still may have cravings once in a while, and that could be our body simply telling us that we are deficient in a certain vitamin or mineral. So I have created for you guys a free Craving Smasher guidebook down below that you can download for free. And what it's going to do is it's going to pinpoint what you're craving, and it's going to list what mineral or vitamin you're deficient in and how you can satisfy that craving in a healthy way so that you can give your body the nutrients that it really needs. So let's just recap how we can become energized. Don't turn your blood into sludge. We don't want to eat high-fat meals because that's going to really bog us down. Secret number 2 is put high-octane fuel in the tank. We want to put the best thing into our body so that we can run optimally and have tons of energy. And the third secret is unleash your power within. Get moving. Release those natural endorphins so that you no longer have to rely on chemical stimulants to get that energy and to get your blood flowing. We just need to simply move our bodies. And all of these things are not going to cost you any money. They're actually going to save you money because you're not going to be spending money on caffeine drinks, candy bars, and doctor visits. So be sure to put in the comments if you found this helpful or if you appreciate it at all. So in my next webinar, I'm going to share with you 3 bonus secrets on how you can implement this lifestyle transformation and have instant success. And you guys, the free gift at my next webinar is worth over $500. And it's only going to be available at the live event. So be sure to sign up with your email so that you can get the email notification of when we're going live so you don't miss out. You do not want to miss it. So I will see you guys then. Bye.